wins. Wu Chen was also present, with Gyota on his right and Li Rubing on his left. Many people here aren't just here to have fun, they probably have special identities. He whispered, Rubing, Gyota, those people over there, and those others, the ones with unusual gazes, remember their faces. I'll try to win continuously to attract everyone's attention to me. You to work together, pay special attention to the people I just mentioned. Gyota glanced at Li Rubing, complaining, I'm a professional at this, Wu Chen, do I really need someone to work with? Just leave it to me, Li Rubing replied, I'm about to take action. There's probably nothing for an amateur. You don't need to tell me to cooperate with anyone. Gyota flared up. What did you say? Who's an amateur? Say that again. Li Rubing scoffed. Little sister, little sister. After all, you are a little sister. If anything happens, I'll protect you. Gyota was furious. I've been putting up with you since the bow of the ship. Don't call me little sister anymore, understand? Wu Chen, witnessing their verbal sparring, was sweating bullets. Can this mission be completed smoothly? Who knows what will happen next? An hour later, the charity game had been going on for a while. A player started to provoke Wu Chen, stop talking nonsense. Let's start. This is a straight flush, 3 of a kind. You want to scare me? I don't believe it. Wu Chen remained calm, his hands showing 3-3 south, a 6, and a face-down card. He smiled confidently. Sorry, pal, it seems luck is on my side. He flipped the face-down card, revealing a 3 of spades. The man's face darkened, furious. How is it possible? You must be cheating. I don't believe it. How dare you cheat in the prince's casino? You're dead. The commotion attracted others. I suspect this person is cheating, but I have no proof. There's going to be a show. Last time, the prince chopped off someone's hand for cheating. So exciting. The prince arrived with 2 beautiful attendants. Gyota rushed to explain, Your Highness, he's my boyfriend. I vouch for him with my honor. He can't be cheating. The prince said, Gyota, I'd like to believe you, but in this situation, I think this young man should prove his innocence. Wu Chen turned to reassure her. It's okay, Gyota. Just do as the prince says. The prince ordered a search. The 2 attendants, understanding the situation, began to frisk Wu Chen. Several men in the crowd, who hadn't experienced physical touch in decades, watched with envy. If I knew I'd be searched, I'd rather cheat. To be frisked by such beauties is worth it for a night. After a thorough search, the attendants reported, Your Highness, we found nothing suspicious. Wu Chen secretly contacted Li Rubing. How's the situation? She replied with difficulty. Still no sign of Dr. Hoffman. The targets haven't made any moves yet. Wu Chen smiled, thinking, he hasn't lured out the doctor yet. In other words, I need to make things more lively. He taunted the man, Hey, bro, the prince has proven my innocence. Want to keep playing? The man, humiliated, gritted his teeth, and left with a huff. Wu Chen put his feet up on the table, looking arrogant. So boring. Don't tell me you're all scared of me. Is there no one in this casino who dares to play against me? Outside, several men, annoyed by his cocky attitude, muttered, Damn, he's so arrogant. This brat is interesting. They sat down at the table after his provocation. Dare to play. 1 hand, 1 million. Small baits are boring. Let's play big, said the blonde man. This is how adults play, added the man in the hat. Deal the cards, Wu Chen said, unfazed. The dealer, a stunning woman, began to shuffle. Wu Chen carefully peeked at his hidden card, a 3 of clubs. Behind him, several faces were secretly signaling to each other. The woman signaled a club with her earring. The old man adjusted his cigar. The man in the hat said, Bad luck. Knowing yourself and your enemy is the key to victory. I fold this hand. The blonde man laughed triumphantly. Then destiny is on my side. With this pair of kings, I'm sure to win. I raise another 2 million. You were so arrogant earlier. Do you dare to follow? Wu Chen raised his hand. You all know the saying about destiny. Dealer, seal the cards and call the prince here. I have an objection. Later, the prince arrived again. What's the matter now, young man? After sealing the cards, Wu Wu Chen said with dissatisfaction. Your Highness, he said he's sure to win this hand, so I suspect he's cheating. The prince said, a search is fine, but with just that, you suspect him. Wu Chen pulled out a stack of cash. Your Highness, this is a $3 million check from New York Bank, plus $1 million in cash. If I lose, all this loose change belongs to you. From now on, I'll disappear from the gambling world. But if I win, he pointed at the blonde man. From now on, whenever he sees me, he has to kneel, kowtow, and lick my shoes clean. The prince ordered a search. The two attendants thoroughly checked the blonde man. He trembled, exclaiming, what? A 3 of clubs was found. He shouted, cheating, it must be cheating. This 3 of clubs was clearly in his hand. How could it be on me? It's a scam, Your Highness. You have to believe me, he's cheating. Wu Chen smiled and slowly unsealed his cards. What are you talking about? My whole card is clearly this one. He revealed an ace of hearts. The man was shocked, sweating profusely. Ace of hearts, how is that possible? You're a fraud. Wu Chen put his foot on the table, his voice firm. Kneel and lick. The man trembled, making a call. Your Highness, I have no reason to hide this 3, the prince said, lick it clean. What are you explaining? The man knelt, crying, and began to lick Wu Chen's shoes. Everyone around laughed at him. A figure in the crowd smiled with interest, muttering, interesting. What technique is that? How did he switch the cards? He was excited, almost trembling. Artificial intelligence still can't replace humans. It seems adding a variable here will be more effective. Then the source code should be modified like this. Li Rubing suddenly realized that this was Dr. Hoffman. She signaled to Wu Chen, follow him. I'll handle things here later, Li Rubing reported. I've attached a sensor to Dr. Hoffman's door. Wu Chen said, good. Then, the 3 returned to their room. Li Rubing said, little sister, I've made a contribution this time. Wu Chen should be with me, Giada retorted. What? Didn't I help Wu Chen switch the cards? Besides, this is my and his first sea voyage. How can I give in? Wu Chen directly pushed Li Rubing onto the bed. Rubing, the mission isn't over yet. How about the 3 of us together, my love, she replied. Giada, standing behind them, blushed, embarrassed by his bold suggestion. She approached, saying, Wu Chen, this is our first time. Wu Chen pulled her onto the bed as well. So what if I insist? The 3 became intimate, everyone having their share, so there was no need to fight. In the middle of their activities, the ship suddenly shook violently. Wu Chen exclaimed in surprise, what did the ship hit? The 2 women were equally shocked.